Hello, today I am going to show you how to make a simple game in GameMaker. Now for this tutorial I am going to be using GameMaker Studio, but from what I can tell there isn't really much of a difference user wise between regular GameMaker and GameMaker Studio. The only real difference is that GameMaker Studio, you can create multi-platform games, so you can make it for your Mac, your phone, your tablet, your iPod. So, enough of that, let's get on to making the game. So first you want to start up GameMaker. Alright, so after you've installed it, you'll probably either have it in the start menu or you'll have a icon on your desktop. So once you start it up, this is the first big difference between normal GameMaker and GameMaker Studio. With Studio you come up with this, and with GameMaker you come up with the normal start screen. So what you want to first do is click on New. Alright, for regular GameMaker you go File, New. For this one you just click on New, and then you just select wherever you want it to go. This is for Studio because this automatically saves it, and call it whatever you want. With GameMaker you don't have to do that, but you will have to save it to make so that you have your core data there. Okay, so I'm just going to call this, since this is going to be an actual game, I don't want to give you the name of the game, and I haven't thought of it, so I've nicknamed it Project Reach. Project _ Reach, and that's got nothing to do with Halo. That's just a coincidence. Okay. Now you'll come up, if you're on normal GameMaker, you'll have a white screen that looks like this, and you might have a taskbar there. But I'm using Studio because it's a lot more easy on the eyes, because it's black and grey instead of white, which does make it a lot easier. So I just had to pause for a second because my sister wanted me. Let me just close this down a bit. Okay. First you want to do is create a sprite. Alright. So you come up. So you go on to this. Don't worry, both versions are completely the same, and you go create sprite. Again, it's all the exact same. Now call it character. And don't comment on how I've spelled it or anything, because I'll just ignore them. I'm just going through this quite quickly. Alright. So you go on to load sprite if you want to get a stock standard. Alright. And then you find the sprites folder. Alright. And you'll know if you're in it because it'll say, and you want to go to Maze platform. Okay. You'll come up with all of these if that's the if it's all been installed. Hoping it has. Alright. I'm just gonna go for the bloke. Alright. So hang on. I don't know. In fact, I'm gonna go for a burger. Nice little burger. In fact, no, I'll go for an apple actually. Yeah. So click on open, and then you click OK. Alright, now you want to create another sprite, and it will be called sprite wall. And load it again, and let's go for a burger. Alright. Healthy versus unhealthy. The unhealthy blocks the healthy. Okay. And that's all you got to do for your sprites for now. Okay, next you want to create an object. Okay. Because a sprite is just the graphic. The object has all the information and code and everything. Okay, so this one you want to call it obj underscore character. And then you want to give it the character sprite. I'm going to make sure it is visible, solid. No, you don't want to make, and you don't want it to be solid. Persistent, you don't want to be ticked, and that's new. I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to touch it. Alright, that appears to be a new thing in Game Maker Studio. Then you want to go on add event. Keyboard left, and you want to go and choose what do you want to choose? Alright, move fixed. You want it to apply to itself, and you want it in the direction of where of your button that you've chosen. In my case it's left, so I want it to be going left, and its speed, steady speed is 5. Now you don't want it to be relative, because if it's relative it means it will speed up. Okay, and you click OK. Now add event, keyboard right, move fixed, right self, and the speed of 5. Sorry, non-relative. Okay, next you want to go add event keyboard. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think that might work. Alright, and that's all you got to do for that character for now. Alright, so I just keep it open. You want to create a new object and call it obj wall. If you hear any other voices, just ignore them. It's just my family. Alright, and give it the wall sprite. You want it visible, and you want it to be solid this time, and that's all you have to do. Okay, so you just click OK. Now back on the character, you want to add event, give it a collision event with obj wall, and then you want it move to contact in direction maximum of -1 against solid objects, and you want it to apply to self. Okay, you then click OK, and then you've done that object. Right, next you want to create a room. Let me just make the room a bit bigger. Now make sure its snap is 32 by 32. Alright, just makes it so much easier. Alright, because that then plots the graph. It's the grid that size, and that's the stock size for your standard sprites. Okay. Now you want to create a room, and you want to make it so that your character doesn't go flying off. So you get your wall, and then you left click in between in each of these squares, and that'll fill them with your sprite or object that you've got currently selected. Now it's very tedious to keep clicking, so what you want to do is hold, I think it's shift, and then you can like hang on, what have I done? I think it might be control actually, hang on. Oh, this ain't helpful, is it? Oh, I guess it doesn't do it in Studio. Well, in normal Game Maker, if you hold down Shift, it'll you can basically drag a wall. So instead of just continually clicking, it'll just do it that way. You'll see what I mean when you do it on normal Game Maker. Okay. Now just finish this off. Get these last bits and bobs done. Alright. Now next you want to put your character in. So you make sure you got, say, go into this box, or you can click that, depending on what version you're on. I don't know if it does it in normal Game Maker. So you get OBJ character. Oh, hang on, let me pause the video a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to pause. Where was I? Oh yeah, you need to put a character in. So you basically just the exact same as putting in the walls. You just drop them in, and then then you click OK, and then you're done. Alright. Now you want to click run the game. Alright. Don't click on the red one because that'll run it in debug mode. You don't want that. You want it just to normally run the game. So give it a moment. You won't see anything that you've seen down there. Don't worry. Alright, here we are. Okay, I'm not holding down any buttons, so I'll be able to. So that's actually running quite fast, I have to admit. Which is not really normal. Let me just see if the collision works. Yeah, the collision works. Alright, let me just close that a minute. That's new. That's basically, if you see any coding programs, you'll know what that is. It's just a compiler. So you want to go into your character, add a new event, key release, and then you want it to go to the then you want it to basically mirror your other keyboard bits. So I'm going to pause the video, do that stuff, and then I'll play it again just to save a bit of time. Okay, I'm back. Okay, all I've done is fixed movement, but it's stopped. Alright, it's that little square, which means it's not going to move. Alright, that's all I've done. Let me just make sure it's all sorted. I don't know why I've done that. Cool. And you just click OK. And let's just retry the game, see how it goes. And look at that. Don't know if you can hear my keys being pressed. Cool. So now you know how to make a simple game. Okay, and from following what I've done, you can slightly edit what you've done so you can make them go up and down. Okay. Now in the next episode I will be showing you how to add gravity. Right, so you'll be able to jump and you'll fall. Okay, this has been a Venom Productions. I hope this has been helpful. Alright.